Alright, let's get this party started. I think there's maybe 2 people watching, but I appreciate you both. You know who you are. And I know who you are. Probably. Here we are, hello. How's it going? So today I'm going to be doing some shiny hunting. You can see in the main part of the screen here, we've got Pokemon Shining Pearl, and in the bottom right hand corner we've got Soul Silver. So I'm going to be hunting in both of those. Safari Zone for Safari Week, hence the outfit and the poke. I'm going to be looking for some Slowpoke and Soul Silver at least. In Shining Pearl I'm just kind of going for whatever's there. Kind of whatever the daily Pokemon is, so I still need to check who is available here. So we've got Wooper, Psyduck. Okay, so today's looks like a Carnivine. I gotta remember where he is. Hey, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Beldum. No Beldum here. You are also hunting for Slowpoke, Becky? I knew you were hunting for Phanpy. Yeah, I know Carnivine was one of my targets. So as you can see on my layout, I've already done a Marill. I got that shiny Marill a couple days ago. But I got it here in my party. I forgot to nickname it, so I gotta go find the name raider, but here they are in all their glory. I think I'll continue the Carnivine since that's here. I just gotta remember where that is. And then I'll also get Soul Silver going here. So we got Starly, Marill. Oh, Exeggcute, interesting. That might actually be pretty interesting. I think I'm gonna go for Exeggcute. Carnivine again. Alright, getting this furry zone. Let's go run over there. How with the audio level sounding and everything, I did my best to try and make everything pretty even. I know I'm kind of loud. If I'm like way louder than everything else, I can turn myself down. It looks like I'm pretty much in my zone, and everything else is pretty quiet. Yeah, I like Exeggutor's shiny, that's what I was gonna go for. I think it's pretty cool, like all yellow leaves. That's why I like Victory Bell's shiny as well. It's pretty sick. Sounds good to you? That's good. I've been testing on and off the past couple days. Actually, I might just leave my water bottle cracked open here. You probably hear that when I use it. And I got the shiny counter set up. So the 478, I've been working on that. Pretty much built that up yesterday. So we've got a Wooper, and let's see what's in Soul Silver. And then basically, once I hear, I'll try to sync it up so they both kind of cry at the same time. So we got a Krabby. I'll try and sync it up so I hit them at the same time. Run away. And then I think they were right about over here, so I've got a Carnivine in my party to use Sweet Scent, and that allows me to basically stay in the Diamond Pearl Safari Zone forever, so I'll just do that. And then in Soul Silver you can just stay in there as long as you want, as long as you've got Pokeballs. So there's the first poke of the night. Run away from him, and this would be Marill. You can see I've got a couple poke over my shoulder here. Actually gonna turn up my Soul Silver just a little bit. Not so you can hear it, but so I can hear it. Alright, I gotta increment actually. Yeah, a lot to look at here. The color tone on the Slowpoke on the video camera, yeah. Oh yeah, it is a bit brighter, huh? There's not really too much I can do about that. I can kind of mess with the camera settings, but obviously this is a little bit of a ghetto setup. But I can clearly see that it is a normal pink poke. Pink pig. Just gotta get into like the groove of stuff. Once you kind of get into the whole routine of doing the shiny hunts, it becomes a lot more second nature, muscle memory. So we get encounter, sweet scent. Hopefully everybody's day was good today. I know it's kind of a random Tuesday, so not really anything too crazy going on, hopefully. Tuesday seems like a pretty normal day for me at least, so pretty standard day of the work week. Marill and a Doduo. Becky got a shiny Doduo Friday when we first started hunting, which is pretty neat. I tweeted that picture out on my Rusty Water 6 Twitter, and it got a lot of likes, and I got this shiny Marill, and it got way less likes than Becky. So I will say she beat me out there in the Twitter likes. Yeah, her shiny got like... Our chances increased? No, so they're base odds on both games. I don't have the National Dex in either, and I don't have the Shiny Charm in either. So in Shining Pearl, it's like 1 in 4096, and then in Soul Silver, it's 1 in 8192. And the Marill I found was in Shining Pearl. I just want to say BDSP every single time. But yeah, that's where I got the Marill. So it was a full odds for this game, Marill, which is pretty neat. And it was quite under odds. No, Becky's shiny Doduo was in her version of Soul Silver, and she got that full odds, which was the 8192, so that was even crazier. So I suppose it's fair that she did get more likes on her post than I did, huh? So I've got a bunch of fun emotes. If you're on Twitch a decent amount, then you might know of a browser extension called 7TV. I'd recommend getting that, because there's a lot of fun emotes you can use, and I can add more as well. But just to... I mean, you'll be able to see it in my chat box. Like, if anybody uses a 7TV emote, like LeBron Jam here, you can see it. So you can see what, even if it doesn't look like that in the in the chat for you, if you install 7TV, it can. Or you can just look at my chat box here on the live stream. Got another Doduo and a Wooper. This is pretty neat. This is like the first whole setup I've ever had, kind of for shiny hunting and for doing this sort of thing. I got a capture card for the Switch, so I've got the Switch dock behind my monitors here, and I've got it all hooked up and plugged in. Yeah, Gigamaneuver. That's a good one. I think I might have missed an increment there. And another one. I remember as soon as I hear these cries, I gotta do that. It doesn't feel like my chat stays for very long on the screen, so maybe that's a setting I can adjust or something. Starly. It's like dusk in Shining Pearl here, and it makes things kind of look different, like the colors. Once it goes nighttime, it's a bit better, but obviously daytime, midday is the best. But yeah, right now, like, that Bibarel looks just a little bit more orange. It always makes me second guess stuff, but I swear, like, once it actually does pop up, you know, the shinies are very obvious. Most of the time. Oh. Hold on 1 second. We're getting Orberged. Yeah, there's got to be a setting somewhere. Again, this first time, so more stuff to figure out. I am planning on streaming this Thursday as well, from about 7 to 10 p.m., same as today. So maybe I can figure it out before then. There's another live streamer I watch, Absol Blogs Pokemon. I think his Twitch is Absoltastic, but he had this brilliant idea of when he was shiny hunting a 3-segment Dunsparce in Scarlet and Violet to get a foot pedal for shiny hunting, because he did like over 500,000 encounters in Scarlet and Violet, which is possible. It sounds like a lot, but the dude hunted for like a month straight. So I'm thinking of eventually upgrading to just get a little foot pedal that I can click and it'll macro hook up to the incrementing program here, which would be quite nice. Alright, we've been thoroughly orbered. Now we're twin-leafed. Alright, I think that should be good volume for the music. We're gonna run away and increment. I need like a small shock sent to my arm or something every time I need to increment the shiny counter, the encounters, because I keep forgetting. Like I said, it's probably part of the process there. So I was looking up music for this live stream, and it's kind of hard, you know, nowadays with copyright stuff to find anything. You know, it doesn't really matter because it's a live stream, but if I ever wanted to like post this as a VOD or something on my YouTube channel, I'd want to make sure that I'm not using copyrighted music, you know? So I think I missed another increment there. So I'm just looking up like Pokemon music, because I mean I like Pokemon music and it kind of fits the whole theme here, right? So I found this medley. It's like Gen 4 and Gen 5, but like, what is everybody's favorite generation of Pokemon music? Like, yeah, that's true. I need to set up my audio channel so I can do that as well. Oops. If I'm clicked on my desktop and hit my increment button, it makes that noise. The good old Windows audio, you messed up sound. Oh yeah, Driftvale goes crazy. Gen 5's got some really good music. I was sleeping on just Gen 5 in general. I remember when, because I'd played Pearl when it came out, and I got Platinum right when it came out. And I love those games so much. And then they went to like the animated sprites, and I just like the Gen 4 sprites. And I was like, man, this is like such a big change going from Gen 4 to Gen 5. So I ended up getting, I forget if I got black or white, but I didn't end up liking it when it came out. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. Now, like, I've gone back and replayed through. We'll see you. Thanks for chatting down. Good to see you. Give Josie a pet from us. We love her very much. Thank you. Hopefully we'll get something interesting here. Yeah, I think Gen 4 and Gen 5 music is kind of like peak. There's been a lot of really good music too, like all of the Pokemon games honestly have really good music, but really like Scarlet and Violet had some crazy music, except for like the Ed Sheeran jump scare. Yeah, I mean, obviously Cynthia's theme is iconic. That's like that is an anthem in itself. Yeah, Gen 4 and Gen 5 really had some good music, so that's kind of why I picked the playlist I'm on now, but I like Gen 3's as well, and even Gen 1 and 2 had some bangers. Quagsire and Krabby. I accidentally threw a bait at the Krabby. I was just trying to hit run, but I missed it. Yeah, Sword and Shield did have good music too. Like, the music's just always banging, I'll be honest. Dun, dun, dun. You know what we gotta do. Where is it? I have it. I know I grabbed it. There we go. Gotta get some fur walks. Oh, there we go. Yup. Get the fur walks. Did I increment? I don't know. We'll do another one. It's fine. I'll make it up at some point in my life. Alright, increment, increment, increment. Hit the button. Yes. A dream to have furret walks in this chat. You know what? That's why I said I thought I had made you a mod, Commander Wiggins, but it was just that was pure Emily that I'd made a mod a while ago. I think when I was live streaming last year or something. I don't know if I can do that from the popped out window here though. How's everybody else's hunts go, if anybody else is hunting or participating in Safari Week? Exeggcute and a Doduo. Yeah, it would be pretty cool to get a Exeggcute shiny. I would not be upset at that. Tempted to shiny hunt. It is a dangerous drug. Once you get that first shiny, it'll crush your, well, shiny hunting will first crush you down into pulp. It'll crush your spirit. It'll absolutely destroy you. But then when you find that one shiny, you just get hooked, you know. You're just gone. You can't help it anymore. You're done. I think, like, I was kind of like that, too. 2500's rookie numbers, you gotta beat those up, my guy. I think we're trying to pick a game to hunt in. I think Scarlet and Violet kinda spoiled me there, like, because it's so easy to get shinies in Scarlet and Violet. I mean, even in Sword and Shield, you could do, like, egg hatching with Masuda method if you've got like a foreign Pokemon, and that's like a 1 in 500. It's kind of mind-numbing, but you can do it. I'd say like egg hatching is probably one of my least favorite ways to shiny hunt, even though it's like one of the most ubiquitous across the series, you know? There's just something so much more, I think, exciting about finding them either in the wild or what have you. I shiny hunted for egg hatching. I mean, if you enjoy it and it works for you, that's great. It just gets really monotonous for me, though. Not that this is any less monotonous, like, in all reality. But I feel like at least you can sort of mix it up, because you can see some different locations, maybe, or... Depends on the game, but... Like when I was hunting a shiny Phalanx, and I was hunting in Sword and Shield. So you got my little shiny boys card, there we go. Look at those guys. I love them. I hunted them in Pokemon Sword. But I did it in the ruins, like where all the Phalanx are from. And that was actually, I think that was maybe like 1600 encounters. I could do like 3 a reset or something, because you just kind of go through the ruins there, if you've ever played the game. I forget what they're called. Yeah, like, my only shiny in Gen 7 was a Garbodor, or, it was a Trubbish I just happened to, like, trip upon in the grass. I just tripped on a piece of garbage, and it was teal. And that was, like, I think my only Gen 7 shiny. And that was more recent, too. That was, like, a couple years ago, not even, like, when the games were out. Like, I don't think I got, like, yeah, this shiny garbage. I don't know if I got, like, my first conscious shiny until probably... It was probably about then, honestly. Yeah, like, slay trash. So I'm not sure when you jumped in here, Adam, but I've been, my current targets are Slowpoke on Soul Silver, and whatever the, like, some of the daily, because, you know, in BDSP they rotate out every day. There's Exeggcute, and I think an Exeggcute would be a really sick shiny. Like, Exeggutor's a really cool shiny, so... I'm looking for him at the moment in Shining Pearl. The poke. Okay, sounds good. Gotta remember the increment. Yeah, if you've got 7TV or know some standard 7TV emotes, I've got some of those installed here. I installed a bunch of, like, funny Slowpoke ones, of course. So, definitely check some of those out. Where's the one? Okay, yeah, these two. Not Slowpoke, but a different one. Spheal arrive and Spheal leave. Them some good ones right there. Some good little guys. And I've got my own personal shiny hunting emotional support Slowpokes in the background here. Could not do this without them. Yeah, I figured you usually watch on your phone. Type them out like a peasant. Shiny Krabby would be cool too. I forget exactly what color they are. Oh, they're just like straight up yellow. Okay. Yeah, that'd be pretty sick. Yellow guy. I could like trade him up to Sword and Shield and like G-Max him. Well, you may not be able to access the 7TV emotes, but you can still see them in my chat box here. You really do be giant enemy grab. His design's kind of crazy, actually. Like, G-Max Kingler is kind of wild. It was definitely not expected from me. Ooh, it's some strong water there. Make sure y'all stay hydrated. And don't choke on it. Excuse me. Quick, Marill. Save me. Another poke. I get a lot of pokes in Soul Silver, so I'm hoping that helps my odds here. I mean, honestly, any shiny would be great. Except for, like, maybe a dupe. But so far it's just Marill, so. The Absol pinch. Did that show up on my... I don't even know. I need to fix my chat so that it retains the messages. Wonder if I can do that real quick. Always show messages? Maybe? Maybe node hide delay? Oh no, that's like instant. Okay. I'm not sure. Let me see what that does. If that still hides it. I don't know if I can do it with Streamlabs here, because I'm using Streamlabs OBS. But honestly, I think I might switch to OBS Studio because it's just a lot more lightweight and I think easier, honestly, to do more complex layouts with. I think Streamlabs is more kind of meant for like preset stuff and just plugging and playing, you know? That's what I used for a while, and I used Streamlabs for recording stuff on YouTube. Basically anything that's gone up in the last 2 to 3 years, I've used Streamlabs to record. Alright, it seems like my message is staying up there. So I think this is the setting I want. I just gotta make sure it retains that across all my platforms here. All my different scenes. So I think I'm behind actually 1 on Shining Pearl here because I'm like not paying attention 100%. Okay, now I think I'm synced back up. Dodo Bibero. Got the Luditoad grab. This is a funny song. Route 29. That's what we just started. Ferret walk. Can I get a ferret walk in chat? Hold on. This isn't quite ferret walk, but I'll never deny a ferret walk. This is a classic banger right here. My ferret walk, so my ferret talk. So yeah, like I said, I'm planning on streaming for a couple hours tonight, and then also streaming on Thursday this week, some more Safari Week, and then next week, the Final Fantasy XIV Dawn Trail expansion comes out. And I am planning on streaming some of that as well. So definitely looking forward to that. Feel free to stop by if you want to say hi. I took off work next week, so I might be streaming during the day if you want to say hi then, or say hi later. Another Slowpoke. But no shinies yet. Actually, a while ago, I wrote a program in Python, because that's kind of what I do for my job, is I use Python, but there's a website that has all of the 3D sprites for Pokemon, all the animated ones, like GIF form, and they have both variants, like, you know, the shiny and the regular. And so I wrote this Python program to go download all of them and organize them into folders based on their generation, which is pretty cool. So that's how I got the Marill GIF down there. And I've got a whole library of all of them saved, ready to go whenever. Libby is playing Animal Crossing New Horizons. Yeah, I think it was like 500 megabytes of, not sprites, but, you know, 3D GIFs. I've also kind of wanted a shiny, like, Budu Roselia Roserade. I've not gotten one before, so I wouldn't mind one of them either. Sorry, I missed your message, Jason. You said, rare shiny I've ever gotten was Full Odd Sigilif in black, and I think it was a 2% encounter rate. So it's 2% on top of like a 1 in 8192. Like, yeah, that's pretty crazy. Oh, this is the... Let me get a LeBron jam here. Yeah, I really like the black and purple flowers. Yeah, that seems to be doing what I want with my chat. You can see it's all staying up there. Yeah, and if anyone has suggestions for 7TV emotes, you can actually look them up on the 7TV.app. And if you have any suggestions, actually, I can give you this one. I can't, like, delete my messages. I think that one's probably better. It'll just show you all of the emotes, and you can search for some and look for some, and if you have any suggestions, I can add them to my stream here. I think I've got up to like 600 or something I can use. I've got 58. Omi's Lapras. Let me find that one. I just see Omi's. I do not see Omi's Lapras. You might be able to link me as well. I don't think you'll get smote down if you post a link in chat. I don't have any chat bots or anything. Just the standard Twitch stuff. So behave. Yeah, that might be a Johnstone one, because even I don't see that. Yeah, it's got to be like through 7TV. That's probably like a Johnstone specific custom one. I can do just like a normal Omi's, because I love Omi's. I will add Omi's up in here. Oh, that's cool. It shows it in the chat there. Omi's. Omi's. It's not updating in my chat up here, but I can see it in my browser. Interesting. Omi's for the homies. Wonder if I have to like update this or refresh it or something. Or maybe it just takes a minute to refresh and update or something. Oh, well, I just cleared the chat. Accidentally. Oh, I spelled it wrong. It still doesn't show. It shows in my browser, so I'm sure it'll get there eventually with my stream layout. Love me some Omis though. I could also add just O. O. I don't see just O. Where are you, O? Well, maybe I'll find it later. There's like... That's a pretty good one. We'll look later. Adjust my camera a little bit here. There we go. I think that's better. Yep. Did I increment this round? Maybe. Badoo and Krabby. Oh, did the follow thing pop up? You said you followed me 4 minutes ago. It's very quiet. Maybe I just missed it. But yeah, I get the little banner down there. Look at that. I gotta maybe make that a bit louder somehow. I'm not sure how I make that louder. You doing a Soul Silver? It's a great game. Honestly, like Heart Gold and Soul Silver are really good remakes. They're really difficult. Like this file I'm on now, I had restarted and it took me almost 90 hours to just beat the game. There was some extra stuff I did, but I think like the total playtime was like 80 hours to beat the game. So it can take quite a long time. Yeah, that's like what I'm seeing with, so Johnstone did the black 2, white 2 stuff, all of the, what is it? The medals. He was trying to get all the medals in the game. And it made me really like see black 2 and white 2 and be like, man, those look like really good games. So I started playing black 2 and, you know, I was like, you know what? It would be so cool to go through the game with a shiny starter. So I've been self-resetting for a Tepig, and that kind of basically ended my playthrough of Black 2. It's still on the list, I've got it like queued up, I just need to do it. I haven't seen an Exeggcute in a while. Yeah, it's definitely worth it to play through Soul Silver. I had created like a whole task board through Trello to track playing through not only me but also Becky's playthroughs of all the old games, and yeah, just a quick shiny hunt. Yeah. It's never quick. It's never easy. Slowpoke and Badoo. Why is my bitrate unstable? Average stream bitrate is too high. Well, yeah, because I set it that high. Does everything, like, look okay? Am I, like, missing dropping frames or anything? It doesn't say I've gotten any dropped frames. I'm streaming at, like, 6,500 kilobits a second. So it should be pretty clear and crisp. Huh, okay. I think Twitch is just angry at me. Yeah, it's saying my bitrate is unstable because I'm streaming higher than like 5,000. I don't know if I'll ever get as chaotic as Absol gets when he does his live streams, but I think it would be cool to have like a kind of interactive element to adding some sort of stuff to the layout or customizing something or some sort of like viewer interaction. But I obviously only have like 4 viewers, so there's not gonna be a whole lot of that, but it's a nice thought. Imagine just like the 3 of you or the 4 of you sending me like random stuff to put on my layout. And it's like just you guys. It does make it a lot of fun. Yeah, Heart Gold Soul Silver is really nice for shiny hunting starters. Yeah, so for like the first 600 or 700 encounters I did in Black 2 hunting for that Tepig, I was going through like the whole intro up through the right before the rival battle, like the very first one, and that takes like a minute every reset. And I realized right after I get the Pokeball from, shoot, what's her name? The girl from Gen 5. I cannot remember her name. But once she gives you the Pokeball, you can just open up your inventory and immediately look at the guy that you got. So, yeah, Bianca, thank you. The names of all of the trainers mix up in my brain sometimes, and I haven't played a whole lot of Gen 5, so. Bianca and Sealan? Is that his name? The guy. The cooking guy? Oh no, I'm so bad with names. Anyways, once Bianca gives you the brain worm, yeah. Once she gives you that ball, you can immediately check your starter, and it ends up being like 30 seconds, so I was doing like minute-long encounters for like way too long, and then I started doing 30-second encounters, and obviously that cuts the hunting time in half, so my 600 or 700 to 1000 encounters took like no time at all. Did that go through? Yes, it did. Okay. There's a slight delay between when my layout updates versus my shiny counter, and my shiny counter program isn't always like focused on my screen, so I sometimes have to like wait a second to see if the number's updating or not. Ooh, is that getting a little... Well, not really. I thought my camera was getting warm, but I think it's just my hand. I got the toasty hand. I'd like to eventually get Heart Gold as well. It'd be nice. I don't know what happened to my Pokewalker, it just vanished. Could not tell you what happened to the thing. I don't know if it's like buried in my stuff. I have no idea. Little adjust. So I'm gonna move the camera back just a bit. There we go. It's like a bit too close to my hand and I keep bumping it accidentally. Are you sure you don't have my Pokewalker? Are you sure? Because I just happen to have seemed to found all my other lost Pokemon things within your articles, so the record's not in your favor, I'll be honest. Oh, there we go, Forever Friends combo, Psyduck and Slowpoke. The two best friends in the world. Here we go, some more Exeggcute. They're kinda not spawning very much. Yeah, I was so focused on Gen 4, you just kinda grabbed everything else, because I was like, oh, I don't play that game anymore, sure you can borrow it. And then I actually get back into Pokemon a couple years ago, and I'm like, where are all my Pokemon things? Like, I'm missing Emerald, I'm missing, these other games, you know, all this other stuff. Friends combo again. Yup. At least you didn't sell my Pokemon games, like, well, I don't think Becky's brother sold her Pokemon games necessarily, but he sold their Kingdom Hearts and some other precious games of theirs. Yeah, imagine you still had that Kingdom Hearts today. It'd be worth a lot more than what he sold it for back then. Yes, you did take good care of my stuff, to be fair. You did take good care of it. I just didn't realize you had it. But we got that all sorted out, didn't we? Another Exeggcute. Double pink. Slowpoke. Well, I'm up to 34 followers, which is good. I'm trying to get to 50, because that'll allow me to do more fun stuff with Twitch, like enable the, I don't know if you get channel points at 50 followers, with like, yeah, affiliate. Affiliate is 50 followers, plus some other criteria. Yeah, once the channel points get rolling, I'm gonna be having fun with that. The Gumba. Yeah, I know that's one of the criteria is the 50 followers. The others just like regularly stream. Yeah, and I think if you just like regularly stream enough and just keep telling your friends like, hey, come watch me, you'll eventually get 50 followers, you know? Yeah, those are like the two hardest parts about it, of course, is being consistent, and I've gotten out of sync here. Being consistent and just keep going, you know? That's a problem I've always had with everything, like with my YouTube channel and live streaming, and I'll try for a while and then I'll stop for a while. I feel like though as I've gotten older it's become not necessarily any less difficult than it used to be to find time to do things, but more so, I think it's been easier to schedule my time, if that makes sense. Because you kind of get into a rhythm after a while, and it's had a lot of changes in like the last 5 years, you know, but now every single year has just been, I feel like, easier with scheduling time and that sort of thing, so. And it's also, you know, like the desire to do it too. It's like, because it's not something I'm doing full-time or like for income or for a job. I'm doing it for a hobby, and it's a lot easier to just decide when I want to do stuff, and it's a lot easier to say like, oh, I don't feel like streaming, you know, nothing rides on it, so I don't need to, you know. So it's pretty easy to just not do it. It's easier to not do it than to actually do it. It's like any other thing, like going to the gym and exercising and eating well. It's all like the same, you know. The song's a banger. Where did it go? It might have gotten muted. Maybe. Hello? Where did my music go? It got muted somehow. How did that happen? I have no idea how that happened. I think I hit some sort of hotkey and muted the tab in my browser. 1 second, sorry. We're just missing a banger here. Oh, that's what I did. There we go. Ooh, now we're banging. Okay. Apparently, if I click the little mute icon, just for live streaming, I'm using Opera GX. Not affiliated. I tried Control M, that was not it. There's an actual little button in the web browser up on the tab that you can just mute the audio with. And somehow I'd click that, trying to click the tab to see what song this was. It's just a like music. I just need Becky to chime in. She's my personal, like, if somebody's like a voice actor, or if somebody's like, or mainly Pokemon music, she knows it. Yeah, it was like, I was like, this is a banger. But I couldn't remember where exactly it was from. It's the lake music. Gen 4 lake. But I was just saying, when there's not, or when there's a Pokemon song I don't know, or you're just really good at picking up on the music and stuff, you know? Or voice actors. Especially like a couple years ago in anime, you were crazy with like, I've heard that voice before, you know? We've kind of been a bit more lax with the anime lately. I haven't really watched a whole lot. The special little part of you, yes. You like how, like, distorted this Quagsire's colors are because it's, like, dusk time in Shining Pearl. He looks like he's just straight up gray. He's not even blue. Yes, a touch. Just a little sprinkle of tism. I should add so cute. That's true. Gotta find the right one. There we go. It has been added. Finishing strong with the Twin Leaf Town. Oh yeah, so Becky, I told you earlier that I was not able to get 7TV on Opera, but I did find a way to get it. I just, strangely enough, it took me to the Chrome App Store through Opera, and then I was able to install 7TV through the Chrome Store through Opera. Oh, Forever Friends combo, Psyduck and Slowpoke. But yeah, so now I'm able to use Opera and see the 7TV emotes. So cute. So cute. Slowpoke is so cute. So I hit plus in chat instead of increment. There we go. Marill do be kind of looking like that, I won't lie. Marill looks very puntable in BDSP. Another Exeggcute. I think that's it for our first Pokemon music compilation. We'll move on to the next one. He went to single hunting in Soul Silver. The brand power. Eat your Wheaties. Otherwise you can't split your brand power. Yeah, this is definitely an adjustment to get used to for sure. I feel like I'm having to use 150% of my brain power, feeling like limitless right now with Bradley Cooper. Not the poke pain. So dumb. Exeggcute and who else? Krabby. Not the poke pain. It makes me laugh though. He doesn't look like he's in pain, does he? No, he's looking like a precious, polite little guy. That's what he's looking like. He's looking very polite. Duck and crab. Ooh, it's finally nighttime. We can get better colors now. Look at how much less gray Wooper looks now. He looks like 50% more colored. Poke. missing one more encounter on top screen. Let's get that. Like, doesn't this look so good now? And looks great, and then you just see the light. I mean, it's still better than Scarlet and Violet. Scarlet and Violet lighting is wild. Nothing looks, or like there's like, what is it? Like you're up on the snowy hills, and there's Citadel, and sometimes the lighting will just make them look black, and that's their shiny color, versus white. So you're like, oh, it's a shiny Citadel. And it's just like completely normal still. And you're like, what? Oh, best friends, Slowpoke, side up combo. Or sometimes you'll be in a cave and things just look insane. Scarlet Violet. For the sake of X through A, or Z through A, not X through A, what am I saying? Not X and Y and Z. Z through A, I hope it's on the Switch too. And there's a much higher fidelity kind of graphics. I think the reports were like, it's like PS4 equivalent hardware. Which would be much better. Yeah, right. Plus no shiny sparkle, at least like... give us something, man. But then I think the spawning is so bad they couldn't do the sparkle or the sound because you wouldn't... what if it was stuck in a wall, you know? Because there's so many Pokemon that spawn behind walls. I forget, there's like a video or something where somebody was able to clip through the game using an emulator, and they were like looking behind the walls and seeing how many Pokemon were spawning behind the walls. Because I think that was the issue with it or something. I feel like Arceus was really like the perfect balance. Yeah, they're like, we gotta get this game out soon. Should we fix this issue with the Pokemon spawning in the walls? No, but what if somebody needs a shiny? Well, just remove that. Oh, but they won't know if there's a shiny. So? Like, I don't know what the thought process was there. Yeah. Yeah, I've just seen outbreaks spawn in terrible places, and I think they fixed some of it, but it's still not great. Yeah, the Pokemon Lake's pretty jank. Like, somehow it's our fault that the shinies are spawning in walls. But yeah, going back, yeah, I hope ZA looks a bit better than Scarlet Violet. Like, there's really no excuse at this point. Especially with the new system coming. Is this music compilation sounding a bit louder than the one before? I think it might be. But hopefully it's not intrusive. I could turn it down slightly if it's too loud. I kind of want it to be like light in the background. Like you can listen to it and you can hear it, but not like louder than the game or my voice. I know there's not much louder than my voice. My voice is very loud. But yeah, seeing Lumio City and realizing that it was Gen 6, I'm like, yeah! And then the Mega Evolution at the very end of the trailer, like that was so hype. That was so hype. I scrumped. That's good, yeah, I'm like very conscious about how things sound and hoping things sound good, so... Same thing with my mic as well. But I think everything's at a pretty good level. I need to split out my audio tracks though. Because on my mixer I've just got two things. I've got computer and microphone. But I'd like to have computer, microphone, opera, capture card, you know. Yeah, oust the leakers, the leakers. You know, I feel like they just make vague, probable guesses based on past, or just throw out, you know, whatever they think sounds good in their brains, because that's what also people do on Twitter. And 98% of the time, it's not correct. And then the 2% is just people getting lucky. I'll be honest, there's been a couple rounds here I have not been paying attention if I've been incrementing my shiny counter or not. I've been kind of on autopilot. Some I think I have, some I think I maybe missed, but that's okay. Yeah, I think there was a point where there was somebody that definitely knew something was going on, or was like hearing something from someone, but as of late, yeah, it feels like the leak economy has been going down. Which is fine, I mean, if that's your prerogative, sure, but also it's kind of, I don't know if it's illegal, but I'm sure Japan doesn't really. Oh, I thought I hit the up. I tried to hit the up arrow a bunch of times, but no, we're gonna catch this Quagsire, maybe. We got a Quagsire, baby. It might not stick around unless I catch a shiny, because I will reset the game. Yeah, I think mostly, like, I'll watch the trailers that Pokemon puts out. Like, I'll watch that much and then read stuff on their website. But I won't, like, actively go seeking out leaks or anything like that. Like, I'm not really one to do that. And I was never really, wasn't really a choice that I was, what am I trying to say? I wasn't, like, actively seeking them out, you know? Yeah, so you prefer the complete raw experience. You just like to raw dog the new games. I like being able to, like, get excited about stuff, so I'll look at some things, but only, like, officially released materials. Slowpoke and Marill. I hope it'll be more than just Lumiose. There was people initially saying that it was only going to be just Lumiose because of some of the vernacular that the Pokemon Company was using, but I don't feel like that's necessarily definitive. And it's perhaps they were keeping it specifically very vague, you know? Say, like, oh, you get to explore Lumiose City. Like, sure, that's probably, like, part of the experience, but I can't imagine it would just be only Lumiose. Like, I know it's pretty big, but, like, Arceus was bigger than that. You know, Scarlet and Violet was way bigger than just what Lumiose would, I would assume, cover, you know, in that 3D space, so. And especially because it's kind of going through Lumiose, it seems, being built up, you know, over time. I'm thinking that there will be areas around Lumiose to explore. I don't know if it'll all be open world like Scarlet and Violet. I think it would probably be maybe more similar to Arceus, where you can travel from Lumiose and go out on expeditions to these places and I think maybe help build up Lumiose. But I'm also not sure how the time works, if there's like time traveling involved, because it does seem like you're going from very old Lumiose to modern Lumiose, perhaps even future Lumiose. And Scarlet and Violet kind of alludes to a lot of that time travel slash, you know, past and future sort of dichotomy, you know. But yeah, I do agree, like, Arceus was like a good size game, I think. It would have been cool if they did like a DLC and added, I don't know what area they would add. I don't even, maybe, you know what, you know, Arceus didn't need a DLC. I take that back. We don't need a DLC for Arceus. Arceus was just fine as it was. Yeah, like, I mean, what would be like the alternative with the Paradox Pokemon? Because some people have kind of justified it because of how the lore goes, or the assumed lore that the Paradox Pokemon are just like figments of the professor's imagination that was created by the crystals. At least that's how I understand it, especially with the new lore from the DLC as well. Oh, best friends combo, Slowpoke and Psyduck. Gotta call that out. Up to 800 encounters. Getting close to where I had that Marill, but obviously well away from odds. Not standing in the odds one bit. Not even a toe dipped inside of those odds. Missed my sweet scent. There we go. Who do we get? Exeggcute. Potential target Exeggcute. Interesting, in this game they animated their eyes to blink still in like really low frame rate. Game Freak are the kings of making great ideas and never revisiting them. But you know, to be fair, I think when X and Y came out, I'm pretty sure people didn't like Mega Evolutions at first. And I'm pretty sure when Gen 7 came out, Alola, people did not like the idea that you'd have to do this island challenge and go in between the islands. And then I'm pretty sure in Gen 8, people did not like Dynamax. I didn't really like Dynamax because I was just like, I love the older gimmicks. And then now in hindsight, I really enjoy Dynamax. Like, I think it's pretty cool. Oh, here we got it again. Best friends combo, Slowpoke and Psyduck. And now we move on to Scarlet and Violet, and I was like, this terrestrial thing seems kinda, yeah, I don't know. But I think it's growing on me as well, you know? I think they kind of had a slight missed opportunity with the new terrestrial type and Terrapagos, but I hadn't really played much since finishing the DLC. That is also true. We love getting given these, you know, fresh new ideas every couple years, and then, yeah, Z-moves, jeez. I remember Z-moves from Gen 7. Yeah, Becky's just like, she's just like, whatever, just give it to me. Give me whatever they do. And for the most part, at this point, I'm pretty much the same way. You just want some funny guys. I want to collect some silly critters and go on a little adventure, you know? Where am I right now? I'm out of sync again. Let's get a Soul Silver encounter and call that. Yeah, I don't know how Matt so flawlessly manages 10 game systems all at the same time while managing his crazy stream layout, while managing the wild songs and talking with like 300 people at the same time. Like, that's wild. I'm struggling to manage 2 games and 4 viewers. But we're here. We're living. Part of the grind. He does, and he's been doing it for a while too, which makes sense. You know, he's been making videos for so long, and that I feel like that really desensitizes you as well. To just like talking to a camera or talking to people. It is slightly weird, like, kind of having a conversation, like, in my current seat right now, like, talking to people through text. Like, usually when I chat with people and I'm sitting at my computer, I'm replying to them in text, you know, that's a lot more comfortable to me. But, like, somebody typing something out and then me replying with my voice is something that's kind of weird to get used to. The time's going pretty fast though, I'll be honest. It's been an hour 20 already. I was like, last time I checked was like 45 minutes maybe. I'm out of sync again. Whooper. And Slowpoke. Whooper. Couple water guys. Lots of water types here. Some of the Gen 3 music was pretty crazy too. Like basically all of these songs. I'm listening to a Gen 3 comp right now. Gen 3 and Gen 4 are such nostalgia bait for me. I wish I appreciated Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire when they came out. I'm still playing through, well, I think I played through, I forget which one I replayed. So I've got like my original save file, I think on Omega Ruby, and then I played through Alpha Sapphire somewhat recently. And I was trying to collect all of the Mega Stones and get every single Mega Evolution. No shinies yet, Dan. We're still hunting. It's basically full odds in both games, so Soul Silver's 81.92 and Shining Pearl here is 40.96, so definitely not in the odds yet. That Marill I got was quite lucky, so not expecting any for a little while. Thanks for checking in, though. Yeah, I'd bought Alpha Sapphire and I'd played that. I'd played it a while ago. Or, I bought Alpha Sapphire, but I think I had just started it but didn't finish it. And then, a couple years ago, I think like 2020, I had a really big, like, Pokemon revival. And got all my old games and started playing through all of them again. And like I said, I made this whole, like, Trello board on my, well, through a online program called Trello, and I got everything organized and got all the games that I wanted to do, like, and that was, I think that was before even Sword and, that was like 2019, so it was like Let's Go and Sword and Shield, because I wanted to go back and play Let's Go again. Let's Go was interesting. Actually, like, I didn't like the idea of it, but then when I actually played it, I had such a great time. Besides, I think, the Eevee one, my issue is kind of how Eevee speaks, like Pikachu. Like, if they just had it more, I don't know, there's something that was just, like, weird about the Eevee talking versus, like, the Pikachu, but they kind of had to do it, so I understand, but I think if you are looking to play Let's Go, you should maybe go for, like, Let's Go Pikachu, I think. But anyway, I mean, that game had Mega Evolutions too, I think. Did it? Wait. Did Let's Go have Mega Evs? am I tripping? Yeah, it did. It did. It definitely did. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why I was getting that mixed. We had so many games with Mega Evolutions, and I just never appreciated them. Until recently. Isn't that sad? Can I get a poke blubbers in the chat? Noctowl? Noctowl's a pretty cool shiny as well. And a poke. The same two encounters. It's an interesting... I don't know what the chances of that are. I was not good with statistics, and I'm still not good with statistics, like figuring, like deriving statistics from two numbers, like what are like my actual odds to find a shiny between the two games, because it's like 2 over 8196 times 40 90 or 8192 times 4096 or something like that. I don't know, like that stuff just like breaks my brain. I just never understood it in school. Like probabilities and all of that stuff. That was probably like the worst math class I ever took. Make sure you're getting your water. Sip up. So we got a Marill and a Slowbro. Encounters are small, but they are fast, and we are almost to 1,000. Definitely hit 1,000 before the hour is up here. Still gotta get my cadence figured out here with my shiny count increment. Two bird creatures. It's weird to think of Psyduck as a bird for some reason. I don't know why. Dodo looks more like a traditional kind of bird creature, but Psyduck is just like a yellow lump with a beak. If Psyduck had like a brown shiny, it would give me like platypus vibes. See, I don't remember if I incremented for that last encounter or not. Someday. So I incremented there. I know for a fact I did. We are over the Marill odds. I'd actually started hunting Friday. You know, Adam. 0 over. I was just doing Shining Pearl, but I think Saturday or Sunday I changed to doing Soul Silver as well. I would like to collect more 2D shinies though. I think 2D shinies are really cool in my brain, my thought canon, you know? But they're a lot harder to get because all of them are like 8192 instead of 4096, or just like 1 in 100 in Sword and Shield. I'd like to hunt all of the shiny legendaries from Dynamax Adventures. I haven't gotten a single one yet. But like I said, I was playing through all my old Pokemon games, and I finally got through Shield the other week or so. So I'll be looking at that at some point. Another thing I want to hunt, this guy. So I'm gonna boot up Shield at some point, or Sword. Actually, probably Sword, because I've got the dex completed, so I can at least get Shiny Charm. But I want to hunt a Shiny Cramorant. You know, I got a beef to pick with Pokemon. I got a beef. Let me tell you this beef right now. My beef is with Pokemon Sleep. They add a new Pokemon, Cramorant, to Pokemon Sleep. There's an event, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this event, and I'm gonna get a Cramorant, and it's gonna be great, you know, it's gonna be a great time. And so I start to do my weekly objectives, and I'm looking, and I do my incense, and I get a Cramorant. I'm like, yeah, great. And he gets full before I can fully get him, you know. You have to, if you don't know Pokemon Sleep, you sleep every night, and you wake up, and then a couple Pokemon will come wake up or sleep, you know, and you'll use them to feed your Snorlax berries. But they added Cramorant, and you have to fill their hunger bar with Pokemon treats, essentially, that you unlock by playing the game. But they can get full before you can fill up their happiness, you know, their like capture bar or whatever you want to call it. And I got like halfway there with a couple treats I gave it, but it got full, so it's just like, okay, that's fine. I'll just get another incense and catch him later. And then here I come to realize you only get one incense for the event that's going on right now. As far as I'm aware, I haven't seen any others, and I don't know if he just spawns normally now and I just have to get lucky and find him. Like, that could take weeks, you know? So I was kind of miffed about that. I was kind of, that's my beef right now. I cannot get a Cramorant immediately. And also, I'll spare you, whoever is listening, from my rants about the performance of the app, because I have many gripes about that as well. But Becky hears about that almost every week, so I will spare her from hearing that. Yeah, I didn't even think about it. I was like, oh, maybe I would have used some better treats or something to try and get him in one go. But yes, I was quite sad. Do you know where he spawns? Does he spawn in like the Lapis Lake, like the last area? The newest one? Or is he just like anywhere? I don't understand that either. Like, why spawn in green grass? Like, there's a new area. Why wouldn't he spawn in the Lapis Lake? Like, that seems like the most obvious. Or even the beach place, you know, the beach location. Like, that makes a lot more sense, in my opinion, you know? Like, why would he not spawn in the beach place? Or like the actual lake, because he's known for spawning in lakes in Sword and Shield, so it's not like incredibly intuitive, you know. I would not expect green grass. Yeah, it's just like some of the design choices. Greengrass, Siam Beach, and Snowdrop Tundra. Okay. Wouldn't expect him to go in Snowdrop Tundra, but... whatever. I am not... don't have control over that, so... it is what it is. I'm not Joe Pokemon, absolutely not. $900 encounters. You know, I was contemplating, I was like, should I tweet and like tag Safari Week and be like, hey, live streaming Safari Week over on my Twitch channel if anybody wants to check it out? And then I remembered that I disagree with most everybody on Twitter. Or whoever speaks has like the worst opinion I've ever read in my life on every single thread. So I just stick to liking people's shinies that they find and reading Matt and John's tweets, but that's about it. I don't do anything else on that platform. And also post my own shinies now. So I'm like, yeah, maybe I don't want to invite some Twitter degens over on my very first stream in a long time. We'll keep it chill, we'll keep it chill. There's no reason to rush anything. Which is also something nice. A kind of a counterpoint to a point I made earlier about time management and finding time to live stream and work-life hobby balance, is that because you're not reliant on it, there's no pressure as well, you know? This can be as chill as you want it to be, and there's absolutely no pressure for you to perform, which is, I think, very reassuring. Did I get the last pair? Who knows? I have no idea. Like, even just like, not even live streaming, but just completely just doing this normally on my own, I could not keep up a consistent shiny count, so. Am I gonna keep it up while live streaming? No. Absolutely not. I'll do my best, but yeah, probably gonna struggle. Doduo and Quagsire. I wouldn't mind a pink baby Quag as well, or purple, I guess. Kind of purplish pink. Probably more purple now that it's nighttime. I think Marill's really feeling this song. Kind of bopping to the beat here. Like Marill wide time. I don't think I marked that one either. There we go. Another set. It was nice that Becky and I were both blessed with some early lucky shinies in Safari Week. I feel like that's given me a bit more motivation to continue on, but man, like, Matt had a... Gosh, what was his first series? Like, was it 20k or was it less than 20k? And then his second shiny was also something crazy, like 14 or 15. I can actually look that up real quick. Maybe. Oddish. Shiny number 2 of Safari Week is Oddish after 16,796 resets in Emerald. Man, that was 19 hours ago. That's rough. That is rough. I do not have that kind of capacity. Okay, yeah, and then his first shiny was June 22nd at 8:30 p.m. Found my first shiny of #Safari Week 2024 Exeggcute after 21,708 resets. Sheesh. Yeah. 21,000 and 16,000. Plus like another 1,000 to include the others. That's a lot of resets. Oh, and he failed that one too. That's so sad. Did he catch the Oddish? I don't even know. Yeah, he didn't mention if he caught it at all on Twitter or not. That's crazy though. I mean, he streamed for a good long amount of time and had 10 games going, so he had the fortitude and the throughput. He was ready for Safari Week. He went hard. I mean, full odds hunting at 8196 is like, it's tough, man. You see people online regularly go into the, you know, the quintuple digits, you know, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000 resets. Like, it gets crazy in the old games. And this is people multi-hunting as well, you know, on several consoles. Like months to get a target. Very rewarding though, I'm sure. I just don't know if I think the longest hunt I've ever done was for a shiny roly-coly in Sword. I don't know how many encounters. I think I did probably like 2,000 to 3,000 encounters. I think I was like at odds because I think I had the shiny charm at that time. So I'm pretty sure I was basically at odds for that roly-coly. Make sure you're staying hydrated, drinking lots of water. Pretty sick song, actually. Mount Pyre Exterior. This is feeling kind of LeBron Jam. LeBron Jam goes pretty hard. This is more like a Rat Jam. Oh, well, now it's changed, but we'll still throw some Rat Jams in there. Don't remember if I incremented this one, but we'll get the next one. I think if I'm not sure, I should just reset and go to the next one instead of just blindly hitting the button, because then I will be always like over what I'm estimating I'm at rather than potentially, I mean, like in reality I've done, like, let's say I've missed 3, I'd be at 94, or sorry, 948 instead of 942, but always over estimate, if that makes sense. Rather than like, maybe I did 1, maybe I did 2, I don't know. Just adding ones randomly when I could be accidentally doubling up as well. But I feel like that also evens out in the end. Still, I don't know yet. Things to figure out later. Well, I know this is a Pokemon stream, but I'm very excited for Final Fantasy Dawn Trail. It's looking pretty great, and there's Twitch drops as well. If you watch for 6 hours, you'll get a free drop of a mount. You get a free mount, and then you can also watch my stream, because like how Twitch does it now is basically if you have the game as your category, like whatever game you're playing, and you've got drops enabled on your channel, like in the background, you don't need to be like a partner or anything. Just like if you're streaming the game, it counts for Twitch drops, which is pretty nice. That's how you look at it. Which way do you look at it? Like, with the shiny counter? Like, if I forget where I'm at, like, just go to the next one so that you're always had more encounters than you're actually tracking? Oh, that all evens out in the end. Yeah, no, it does. I do think it does. I also just don't know if I care enough. Psyduck. See if my camera's good. Yeah, it's been staying pretty well still, so I made that adjustment earlier. Yeah, this camera setup's kind of wild. Ooh, almost a Friends Forever combo. We've got a Slowbro and a Psyduck. So, I've been transferring videos and stuff from camcorders and VCR for people. And I've got an Elgato kind of, it's almost like a USB to RCA kind of adapter with like the 3-prong that you used to plug into like the old tube TVs, you know? And that's plugging into a camcorder here that I got from one of my clients that I do stuff for. She just didn't need it anymore. And so we've kind of got like this whole setup going on. And that just goes into my USB in the front of my computer. And this goes to the camcorder that I've got sitting on my desk over here. So it feels ghetto, but does she? I did get her some more videos recently. No, I think I'm good with Mom. I've gotten her everything that she's given me. I gave them all their stuff back, so I think we're good there. Has she mentioned it, like, recently? Because I think back around Mother's Day, I gave her some more stuff. I mean, I'm sure they've got more tapes to give me to do, but yeah, as far as I'm aware, I do not have any more of their tapes right now, and I gave Mom back her hard drive. Doodoo and a Bibarrel, some brown guys, brown fuzzy guys. Another Doduo. And another Bibarrel. They are showing up. Oops, not check summary. Sweet Scent. Slowpoke and Bibarel. 3 Bibarels in a row. I'm like shooting fish in a Bibarel. Lots of Doduos. Another Doduo. We got 2 birds. There we go, finally some Exeggcute. Kind of been attempting to target those guys if possible, but they seem to be a little bit rare. Of course I say that and I get 2 in a row. Of course, of course. Why would it be any other way? The game knows what I'm saying. It just knows. Yep, nope, that makes sense. I say that I haven't seen this Pokemon in a while. It's really rare, guys. I guess it, you know, just is what it is. Now I'm gonna encounter 3 out of 4 Exeggcute. It's 4 out of 5 Exeggcute. Oh gosh. Classic, and more Doduo. Lots of Doduo right now. Soul Silver. A Noctowl. There we go. Hope and a Quagsire. Man, that most recent Nintendo live stream was so good. There's so many good looking games, like the new Zelda game, the new Metroid game. Shoot, what was some of the games that they... Whatever they just... Okay, so they're redoing Luigi's Mansion. Ace Attorney looked interesting. I know Emily's been wanting Fantasy Life so bad. She's been looking for Fantasy Life. What else? What else? What else? Okay, so this is like everything. No, I'm trying to find like that most recent Nintendo live stream that had all those games. Anyways, it was looking very good. And that didn't even include, like, there was no Pokemon mentioned at all. Pokemon's gonna have their own I'm sure, live stream at some point. Pokemon Presents. I forget their normal cadence. I'm not sure when the next one is, but don't they do one like basically one a quarter or something? Like the next one should be relatively soon. Like July or August. Slowpoke. We will be at 1,000 very soon. Roughly speaking. Another Slowpoke. And Dodo Bibarrel. We're back to this now. Two large funny guys. Lobro and Quagsire. Like how Dan came here in the beginning to wish me luck and then stopped by like an hour later and was like, "You find any shinies yet?" Like, yeah, I wish I did. And we're at 1,000. Krabby and Psyduck. Getting a little bit out of sync here. Doduo. Hoot hoot. The duck. That duck is such a silly little guy, you know? The little tuft of hair, rotund, yellow, stubby. He fits the criteria of a lot of dummy characteristics. Okay, I'm not sure if that's actually like a word or not anymore. The silliest Billy. Like, Becky and I have made up our own sort of vernacular of just like dummy, silly, goofy guys, and dummy is like basically the equivalent of that. Like, silly, funny, cute. It's a dummy guy. They're looking kind of stupid, you know? Like, it's like a term of endearment. But I don't know if that's like a common thing or if it's just some wild phrase we made up. I don't know, but that's what I mean when I say that. Oh, this is feeling like a sad song right now. Let's go home. Pokemon, go to the polls. The song's giving me some poke pain and some poke blubbers. It makes me feel it. Speaking of poke, there he is. Oh, there we go. We haven't had one of these in a while. Best friend combination, Slowpoke Psyduck. It's been a minute. The quiet piano. Oh. But yeah, definitely want to stream some more hunts in the future. Like I was talking about, I've got a list. I've got an actual list in Google Keep of all of the shinies I want to hunt. Some are easier than others, for sure. I do want to figure out a better way to stream DS, like if I can eventually do like capture card or something, I think that would be nice. Or some other method, maybe. But I'd like to be on like a physical cartridge as well, like a way I can transfer it up and do to Pokemon Bank, you know? But definitely soon, I want to hunt that shiny Cramorant in Sword. I want to get it in that lake right outside the main gates, in like that first area. Twitch is still angry that my bitrate is too high. Sorry, don't know what to tell you. Yeah, like I finally have a really nice internet connection for like the first time in my life. Fiber optic, synchronous, 500 megabit up and down, and Twitch is angry at me because of it. This is why we can't have nice things. Any thoughts on the layout, like just in general, kind of like how things are positioned or how things look? Like, do you feel like the DS camera could be any bigger, or any other feedback? Like obviously I'm gonna work on it over time if I continue to do this regularly. It's definitely a start, and I do have an alternate setup as well for if I just like want to do the big camera, so I can do this as well. And so I can be like very focused in on the DS here if I want to. So I do have options. But this is going to be like the main view, obviously. Because it's a bit nicer to look at a capture card game than camera lens. Yeah, like, I think it's interesting enough. It's not too busy. Oh, best friends combination, Slowpoke and Psyduck. We hadn't got one of those for a while, and now we've gotten two in like the last couple minutes. It's a good time. Zubat. We must be nighttime in Soul Silver. Zubat. One of the first shinies I got in Shining Pearl, actually, was a Zubat in Orberg Tunnel. I got super lucky, just like full odds. We just started playing the game, and I got to play through the whole game with that shiny. Like, that was so cool. I was very, very happy about that. Because that never happens to me, you know? That was like the first time I've ever gotten to do it. Yeah, this game has actually produced 2 lucky shinies, now that I think about it. Yeah, especially when you don't have to work for it. And I think that's cool, actually, in Scarlet and Violet. It's easier than ever to get a really early shiny. I'm kind of bummed that they shiny locked the starters. Because that'd have been really cool if, like, in the opening cutscene, like, when you first... Or, like, when you follow them down the path to the laboratory, you can see if they're shiny or not. Like, I think that would be, like, super cool. But no. And also the choice to shiny lock the DLC legendaries, like, I really don't understand that one. Maybe so people can still play Dynamax? It's like, keep Dynamax raids relevant or something? I have no idea. Yeah, that's a true sad poke moment. Knockdown. Sorry, I'm just checking something real quick. Did I increment? I'm not sure. I know what I wanted to check. I wanted to see the Twitch directory, because I'm streaming in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl right now. So, just sizing up the competition, you know. Let's see, Brilliant Diamond... Shining Pearl. No, I'm actually like, there's 39 people streaming Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, and I'm like 3rd on the list. So I'm up here. I can see myself. That's pretty neat. 5 people. Hey, hey. Slowpoke. Slowpoke Psyduck. Got the Slowpoke Psyduck combo. Not the poke spitting. Oh, double Friends Forever combo. Hold up. Hold up. This requires celebration here. Get some Peepo claps. Look at this double. Look at the angles on this Psyduck right now. This is crazy. Look at this precious little guy right here. Look at him. Ain't doing nothing wrong, no thoughts in his head. Precious, perfect baby boy. Very polite and handsome. Thank you for your time, sir. I will not bug you any longer. We're getting hit with more piano. We're doing some poke blubbers earlier. Another poke. 3 pokes in a row. It's a great omen. If you get 3 pokes in a row, you're gonna get lucky. That's just what I understand. Zubat and Hoot Hoot. Yeah, the sad piano gets me. There was like a really sad song earlier. And it was piano, it was slow. What is that like? What's that Pokemon song that John uses in his live stream? And it's like that really sad sounding, but he always uses it in really dumb times. What song is that? Oh, is that what it is? Ends flashback? The song is called The Lament of Falling Stars. Yeah, that's gonna be a sad one, for sure. Oh, no, I messed up the emote. Poke pain. Me when it's the bestest of friends right here, you know? Poke and Psyduck. Chat, I ran out of PP. Oh. Wait, let me let it play out. Yep. Gets me every time. This is similar vibes though. Similar vibes in this song. What did I say? 3 pokes in a row, we'd get lucky, and we got another poke Psyduck best friends combo. You love to see it. The friends forever combo. And now we got 2 flying doofuses. Execute and a poke. Maybe? No, not so lucky, unfortunately. Oh yeah, no problem. I understand. Couple Bibirals now. This is not lucky. Maybe all the luck was spent on the Forever Friends combo. Zubathu, and a baby school bus. Oh, Marill, baby school bus, because also Marill is school bus. Becky found a shiny, and also Marill shiny is very yellow, and she named it school bus. So that makes Marill a baby school bus. That's just how it goes. Zubathu the second. And this owl dude. Trying to steal my Tootsie Pops. You know, I'm still not sure what Pokemon Wooper and Quagsire are supposed to be. Some sort of like fish, water, or like axolotl maybe? I have no idea. No Dumby tonight. That's alright. You just gotta keep going. You'll get it eventually. You'll get that Dumby. Ooh, we gotta adjust a little bit. Should probably take a very quick break at some point. We're in the final stretch here. About 45 more minutes, and then I'll probably be wrapping it up tonight. It's gone pretty quickly, though. Had a 10 watch streak. It's also not too hard, because he only streams like 10 times a half a year. It's like John being gone for like several months, and then his first stream back, he's like, everybody's like, Dad's back with the milk. I don't know if you got back right, as I was saying, but probably another 45 minutes or so. And then I'll be heading out for the evening. Finish my goal of a 3-hour stream today. Yeah, John's been going during the day, so I'll have him on like while I'm working, and then in the evenings it's Matt streaming, like we were watching him last night, like right before bed, so... We're eating good this week with live streamers, even though John's not even participating in Safari Week. He's doing his own thing, but he has a bit more flavor too. John's not really one to live stream shiny hunting. Not too much, even though he did just shiny hunt like an odd egg, but not like full odds, you know? He's usually more challenge oriented. Game completion. And I think that video is done now, so go on to the next one. Got some very cozy music tonight. Some cozy Pokemon and some cozy Nintendo music right now. This is the Roost from Animal Crossing. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit EP too, I won't lie. I am getting a little bit eepy. I just found like the stream manager on my phone. Interesting. I'll have to take a look at that sometime. I can like control stuff from my phone, I guess, for the live stream. I'm no longer third in the Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl directory, unfortunately. There's a couple of people ahead of me now that I've dropped down from 5 to 2 viewers, because Becky's done too. She's going to bed, so... Made some pretty good progress today. I think I started at 400 something encounters. Like 480 maybe? So I've done... What is that? Nearly... I'd say maybe about 700 in 2 hours, 20 minutes. With minor interruptions. Not peak 100% efficiency, but... I mean, that's about, what, 350 an hour? Roughly speaking? A little bit less than that, actually. Oh yeah, I think you were away for that. I was planning on streaming, yeah, some Final Fantasy stuff when that comes out, because you can actually get Twitch drops, and if people watch me, they can earn a mount by watching like 6 hours or something of just any Final Fantasy 14 player. I don't think I'm gonna stream all of the time, but I think like maybe I'll do a couple day streams, or like maybe some streams in the morning, and maybe like one in the evening that week. We'll see. I still gotta plan it out. I'm just trying to get through this week first, and then I'll plan out next week. Dude, this is a bit too calm. Burbank City, black and white too. It's kind of quiet. Oh, it's just changing, that's why. No, that's pretty chill. I'm digging that. Alright, let's finish this out. Yes. Yes, your sons are back here, behind me on the couch. They cheer every time a poke appears in Soul Silver. I hear small little claps in the background. Yeah. Yeah, just General Grievous behind my head back there. Howard looming over me in the background. A very imposing figure. Got Bidoof and a Krabby. I've just been getting a lot of Bibarel here. I think Bidoof maybe are down in the lower areas. I don't think there's any Bidoof in this area. Have I seen Bidoof? Am I completely blacking that out? I'm up in like area 1 in the top left. Oh. Has there been some Bidoof? Yeah, maybe they're just more rare up here. Get some Animal Crossing. This song gives me some nostalgia for sure. The EP sounds. Too EP of a playlist. Two purple and blue dudes. I'll give them that. Oh yeah, I definitely had some late nights playing Wild World. I remember going camping and playing Animal Crossing and in the camping like late at night, and Pokemon as well. Holy shit. As of tonight, Cleveland is currently the best team in Major League Baseball. That's crazy. Based on record percentage, we've got 51 wins, 26 losses. The Phillies just lost today, and the Yankees lost today, and we've beaten Baltimore, so they're out of the picture, basically. We put Baltimore 3 games behind us. They used to be like 2 games ahead not too long ago. Man. Yeah. That's wild to see. Oh, Friends Forever combo. There they are. Yeah, this is the put you right to bed playlist. Oh, Friends Forever combo, double. Unfortunately, not one after the other, but one close to another. Yeah, I remember playing Pokemon Under the Sheets too. My screen was bright and I didn't want to like wake anybody up. Hit 1200. Yes, it does. He stares and casts his judgment with utmost scrutiny. He looks down upon us, pathetic. This Carnivine is getting this workout for sure. All the sweet scents. Oh man, this is a good one too. What is this? Trophy Gallery Super Smash Bros. Brawl. This sounds like it's from Gran Turismo 4. Like menu music. Actually no, that music actually went kind of hard. This is like a dealer music. Anyways. Yeah, I like Carnivine a lot more than I used to. I used to have just like a irrational hatred for any Pokemon that only had like one form, you know, like didn't evolve at all. I was just like, you know, I want the excitement of the Pokemon evolving, but now I appreciate the guys a lot more now, the non-evolving guys. I still think Pachirisu is a waste of space, but what can you do about that? But I remember, yeah, Adam and I would play Brawl, and I know both of you know this story, but I'm just more so telling it for the sake of my story retelling skills to people on live stream. But my story is back when I played through Brawl's campaign. I 100%ed it. I found every trophy, every collectible, I beat every battle, and I didn't want anybody to accidentally save over the save file, so I saved it over like 10 slots. Like basically every slot you could have in the Brawl campaign on my Wii. So I remember Adam one time wanted to play through the campaign, and he was like, Ben, can I use one of these slots? Because there was none available. And I was like, yeah, you could save over one. I was like, yeah, you could do like, don't do the first one, because that was the first. Do like the second or the third one. Yeah, you can save over one of those. Out of like the 10 100% complete save files. I don't know if you remember that, Adam. You know, that's like a memory in my head, because I was so proud of that 100% save file. And I remember I told somebody at school, I forget what grade it was, I'd have to look up the time and calculate, but maybe it was middle school, I don't know. I told somebody that I 100% completed it, and they did not believe me. It was like, there's no way you 100% completed the Brawl campaign. I'm like, yeah, I did. I saved it over 10 times. I've got 10 save files, 100%. They didn't care. They didn't care. I block out the haters with my 10 save files. It really is. You know, in middle school, you don't got much going on in life. You've got your small hobbies that you're working on, and you've got school. You know, what else do you have? So, I'm gonna try and do a little flex on my Brawl completion percent. I do at some point want to do Smash Ultimate and finish that campaign, because I'd started it, but I just never got to the end. Alpha Red did like a whole like playthrough of like a Nuzlocke basically of the Smash Ultimate campaign, and it was a really good video. Very entertaining. His whole Brawl, he's got 2 Brawl series, just him playing through the game normally when it first came out, and then his Nuzlocke series. I think he might have done like one other challenge series, but those are like the 2 that I recall. We gotta rewatch this sometime, Becky. They're a comfy watch. Not the N64 Luigi. Like, no, really, I got Luigi, guys. You could play as Luigi. Ooh, almost a Friends Friends Forever combo. But it's just Slowbro and Psyduck. We're missing the Poke. But luckily I got a couple extras behind me. And then I got a couple backups in the other room if needed. I'm loaded with Poke. Got the Poke swag. All poked out. All pink and stuff, man. There's another one. Look at him right there. There's another guy. It's like in Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us. Instead of diss tracks he has ready, lined up, it's Slowpokes. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 5. That's how many pokes I got in stock. There's another one. The pokes are coming out. It's poke time. Real poke hours. 2 hours and 44 minutes into stream. The pokes are out. They are playing. They're rowdy. There's another one. I've only mistakenly thrown 1 ball today. That's pretty good for me. When I started out, I was terrible. I was throwing accidental balls all the time. We had so many pokes, now we have a Slowbro, and we can't do Friends Forever time. It's like close. Ooh. Yep, Pokemon. National Park. Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Yeah, this is a good one. This is honestly the really good playlist. I'm gonna save this to use for later. And hopefully it's not like copyrighted or anything. I don't see any copyrights on the video, but hard to know. Oh, that's also not a great sign, though. Their original, this is a re-upload from their original channel, which was recently terminated. Well, I guess they didn't quite escape the copyright strikes there. Oops. Take a look at Slimy, everybody. Zubathu, an egg. Sometimes the egg be egg. Forgot the sweet scent. Korebi. Give me a yellow crab. Or something. I don't know. Just let me get it. Hand it over. Another poke, a rowdy poke, and again, whatever a whooper is supposed to be. Is he supposed to be like an axolotl or like a mudfish or like I don't even know what. I could not tell you. Oh, double, same combo. Got another rowdy poke. You love to see it. Marill? Jeez, Soul Silver encounter was taking a minute there. Sometimes it'll just take a while. And Slowbro. Another Slowpoke and Whooper combo. Acrobike hopping and Ruby and Sapphire sometimes. Sapphire takes so long for an encounter. Just Sapphire takes a long time? Isn't that your Japanese copy? Poke and eggs. Just what I want to see. More eggs, but we gotta bath you, Mr. Bat. It's interesting. I wonder if there's anything to do with the region, or just that's just been your luck. I don't know. I don't know the exact like grass encounter mechanics for Gen 3. You better look out, Krabby, this knockdown's gonna eat you. You think it's just like maybe random? I wonder if it's like based on like a seed or a tick or something, like I don't think it would be based on a clock event, so it's hard-coded somehow. Based on some either I don't know. I'd have to look it up. Slowbro and Weeper. This is some silly guy music, kinda. Some like quiet silly guy. I'm using my left hand to control Soul Silver, and my left ring finger is getting really sweaty. Just my left ring finger. A little bit my middle finger as well on my left hand, but specifically the ring finger where I'm pushing left and right on the D-pad is getting sweatier than I'd like to admit. Like, I'm not sweaty, it's like reasonable temperature in here. My head's a little warm, but otherwise, I don't know. I got sweaty fingies. I think I might have missed a cycle or two. Just throw a couple in there, why not? I was too busy talking about my sweaty fingies. Duck and crab. A delicious combination. Can I get a sussy? Or is oh shit, I just bumped my camera. Let me get some sussy for that. I know you wanted that one, Becky. I did as well, but I think you had mentioned it at some point. It's such a dumb emote. I love it so much. It's so good every time. Another poke. Poke and an owl. Did I record that? I don't know. Poke. Pokes have been plentiful, and I love to see that. I cannot lie. What if it's just the same poke I'm seeing every single time? And I'm just like running back and forth and this poke's just like standing there, and occasionally I stop and I look at it. Because it's not shiny, I just keep going. And he's just still standing there. And sometimes I'm doing like a double or a triple take for encounters, you know? It's like... And it's still him. I mean, I couldn't know. I'm restricted to the laws of this video game and what I can see. So to me, it seems like a different poke every time. Right? Another poke and a Marill, no friend combo. I wonder if I can get... I don't know if I'll be able to quite get 1400. I'll be close though. Poke and a whooper. What are you? The way Whooper slaps his tail, it irritates me. Yes, you irritate me, Mr. Whooper. We got another poke though, so I'm less irritated. Calm. I am poke glad. Whooper do be bopping, you know. He be getting it. He's like half steps, you know, because he's like boom, 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 smacking his tail. Some more Animal Crossing? Yep, this is like old Animal Crossing. This is like GameCube Animal Crossing. I can tell by the grainy quality of it. It sounds like a crushed MP3 from LimeWire. That's how you know it's got that GameCube charm. That bass be slapping though. Oh, there we go. Best friend forever combo. Poke and duck. You love to see it. That makes me extra poke glad. Krabby and B-Barrel. We are at 1360. Oops, I threw a ball. I threw a ball, didn't I? Get him. Might as well, I guess. Let me capture something. Even though he's going to disappear into the ether, I'm about to Thanos snap these guys as soon as I'm done with this live stream if I don't catch a shiny before then. They're about to get sent into the ether. Alright, so I did one encounter on there. I'm gonna do another one. And that'll count as 2. Run away. Some silly guy music right here too. Eggs and bro. Mr. Bat and Mr. Quag. Nice to meet you. Poke. I accidentally threw a ball. The UI, I hit up and the UI had not loaded yet. I'm getting sloppy, come on, I only got a little bit longer. Oh, I caught him. Alright, what you gonna do? We got another poke here. Nope, that's fine. Another B-Barrel. So we got that, sweet scent, and then do one more encounter here. Eggs. Big egg. Okay, that's another. It seems like I'm actually gaining a couple of viewers. So, whoever you are, if I know you or do not know you, thank you for stopping by, I appreciate it. I'm gonna be streaming some Safari Week this week, tonight and Thursday night. I am reaching the end of my stream here, but I want to try and make it to 1400 encounters. Yeah, I do need the people arrive with egg emote as well. I need to grab that. Just listening to some chill Nintendo music tonight. Doing some hunting. I already caught a shiny Marill earlier this week. Saturday? I can't remember if it was Saturday or Sunday. One of those days. I caught the shiny Marill. And it was very quick. It was on Shining Pearl. Ooh, we got a best friends forever combination. Slowpoke and Psyduck. You'll love to see it. Rebby and Hoot Hoot. Yeah, whoever just had joined is now gone, so I scared them away. I spooked them because I was like, oh, I saw somebody joined. That's okay. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Yes, feel leave. Perfect. Well, we made it to that 3-hour mark. I'm very close to 1400, so I'm just gonna do another 16 encounters here and call it an evening. Lots of pokes. I love all the pokes I'm seeing. It seems like they've gotten more common since it's now in the evening. I don't know if that's a thing or not, but I definitely feel like I've been seeing more since the clock ticked over to evening time in Soul Silver. I think the pool of available Pokemon is less, because it's like Zubat and a couple of the guys. slow bro. Yeah, once I finish, I'll get to see exactly how many unique people saw my stream tonight. I know of at least 4 or 5 people I knew stopped by. Some people maybe have not chatted, but I'll know exactly how many uniques were able to stop by. Now, I don't know if my view count counts myself as well. I don't think it does, because when I started it was 0. But we will see. This is a very vibey playlist, though. I'm liking this playlist a lot. It's very chill. Poke. Ooh, I wonder if we'll get a poke on our last encounter. I hope so. That would be great luck. It would be fantastic luck. Oh, close. We got a Slowbro. Slowbro and a Knocked Owl. Well, I think that just about does it. We've gotten to 1,400 encounters today, so almost 1,000 in 3 hours, like 900 roughly, because I started with like almost 500, so did about 900. That's like 300 an hour, which is about what I calculated, so not too shabby, I don't think, for just 2 games, and they have a pretty similar hunting rate, which is nice. But anyways, I'd like to thank you all for stopping by and enjoying this shiny hunting stream. Gotta see the Ampharos. People clap. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. I love you guys. Bye bye. Gotta end stream. There's the end stream button. Bye bye. Wow, that's really big text over there on the right side. Very big. Alright. Thank you for stopping by again. I appreciate you guys. Have a good night.